Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the SpeedRacinJason Podcast. And I think I probably just blew out your ears a little bit with that intro, but I don't really care. I'm sitting down today with one of my good friends, Colby, right over here. He's been on the podcast twice now before, episode 2 and episode 7.
Seven
with Ethan, 2/3 of Drift P and Tanner, 2/3 of Drift P and W and Colby. That's what it's titled. So Colby, you're this mystic creature that have been in it. What's up? How are you doing today? Tell me about yourself. You do you.
I'm good. How about you?
Bro, I know you're doing good. That's not what I meant. I mean, what did you come here to talk to me about today, Colby? What do you have in store for me? What do you got for the SpeedRacinJason podcast? You have a couple of stories that you want to get into. You were going to tell me something that kind of correlated with the Michael Robertson podcast.
Yeah.
I don't think his last name was supposed to be said. Bleep that out. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, when we were up at Bald Peak, he was talking about I think he talked about going in the field and we almost tipped. We went up on 2 wheels and slammed back down.
Yeah.
And he decided to keep going after that. Drove back on. Crashed again. Didn't mean to hit that.
No, you're good.
But kept going, and then we went down, and if you know Bald Peak, went down to the second roundabout, went around again. And I was like, okay, are we going around a third time? Nope, going for the straightaway. Started monging, and then he's full lock to the left, and I was like, oh fuck, we are going up. And then we hit it. And my annoying ass laugh started, and I was just busting up laughing. And he's kind of pissed, and I look over, and I'm like, he's gonna kill me. I'm laughing my ass off. He just fucked his car up, and then he kind of was just like, I guess this is okay. And then a cop showed up.
Okay, wait, maybe talk or turn down your mic just a little bit. But, dude, that's hilarious because, he was talking about, crashing and shit. And
yeah.
So you're sitting in the passenger, and I know you, bro, you'll start laughing when it's an inappropriate time. So it's
oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro. And I think you're good. You were good all the way up on the levels until that very end. You were getting excited, telling the story and shit, fucking getting louder. I feel you. Yeah, I don't know. We're all still learning how to use these microphones here at the SpeedRacinJason fucking headquarters. Cause For sure. This
is my first time using this whole setup.
Yeah, you've been on twice now, and you've been neglected both times, and you haven't had the good audio. Because it's
it
always
just sat in the
group.
background.
Yep, and it's always been in a group. So, dude, you're here today, and last couple of times you were going to try and get a story in that you hadn't fucking told yet. So I'm glad that I'm actually sitting down 1-on-1 with you today. Solo. 2 guys.
The Salvia story.
The Salvia story?
Is that what you're talking about?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. And we're at 3 minutes and 53 seconds in right now, so I think it's a good time because all of the fucking losers have bailed out by now already.
They're still here.
All the squares, they're like, no, dude.
They're still here.
No, the people that are cool are still here. We're at 4 minutes now.
Okay.
I'm saying all the fucking Looney Tunes popped on out, the ones that are going to be telling your Salvia story to fucking whoever. I mean, it's legal. It's an interesting thing. It's a weird little gray area.
Yeah, I don't know how it will do with jobs, but it is legal. So
yeah, I guess that's completely
And right
true.
now, my situation, it doesn't matter. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm comfortable saying it. But yeah, so,
I mean, we're not going to look in the future at all. We're just going to think about right now exactly, and we'll fucking put it up on the internet forever.
Yeah, you got to live in the present, something like that. So I think I was just at this store. I'm not going to name the place. And I was looking at some bowl pieces and stuff, and then I saw salvia, and I was like, okay, I know that's kind of like a psychedelic. Kind of thought about doing shrooms and acid before, so I was like, this is a good place to start. It's legal. My other friend had done it before, so I was like, hey, maybe he'll do it with me. We're hanging out tomorrow. So I buy it. It's $25. I get home and I look at it.
Isn't it great that that's all it costs?
Yeah, $25.
$25 to fucking have a panic attack in your own bedroom, bro.
It's no more than a panic attack. It's $25 to go on a rocket ship to a different dimension. Just crazy shit.
You can scoot back just a little bit too if you want.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of talking at a good volume now, so it's it's like I said, we're still learning here, but it should be fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's
So,
like
yeah.
you were saying. It's like a different. I'm sorry, I gotta stop interrupting over the audio thing. It's gonna make the story fucking a pile of shit by the end of it if I've interrupted you 32 times.
Nah, it's cool. But yeah, so it's like it's going to a whole different dimension and like watching a movie kind of.
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of pay $25 when you go to the movie theaters when you fucking pay for the ticket and the candy and all that. It's the same thing, but like you're living the movie and that shit. It's crazy.
It's the craziest 3D you've ever seen in your life, bro.
It's kind of like a what's that crazy ass Get Out?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like being in a Get Out movie.
Yeah.
Or that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just crazy.
That's funny, bro. Yeah. So I mean, I guess it's kind of hard because I've already heard the story, so I should be asking the questions because most of these people haven't heard the story. So. Tell me, so, okay, wait, you've told me a couple really funny key parts of the story to me. So, like, retell me the fucking whole thing. Just go for it, bro.
All right, so I get home. Caleb's at my house already.
Yep.
And
Caleb's been on the pod, too. Episode 2 as well.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
So.
Yeah, go back, watch that one.
Yeah, if you're like, wait, which guy did this?
Which weirdo was that?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to give away
which pussy because he didn't do it. Just kidding. I don't blame him. I kind of freaked out a little bit, but that's all cool.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. You go for it. So you bought it. You came home. Caleb's at your house.
Yeah. And I decided like.
You walk in. You're like, hey, want to do salvia?
Yeah. And he was like, he was about to go get a haircut in like 40 minutes, but it only lasts like 10 minutes, they say. So he was like, yeah, sure. And then there's the after effects that we didn't think about, but that's beside the point. So I take a shower. I come out. We decided to do it. I was going to do it first because we were going to do it one at a time. You're supposed to take a hit, hold your breath for as long as you can, and then exhale. And I can hold my breath for like quite a while.
Yeah. You
so
got
I held
swimmer
it.
Lungs.
Yeah.
Even
I guess.
You don't swim.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I fucked up. You take some shots and you lose some. You know?
Yeah.
Sorry, you got the long lungs, so you like held it in for a long time.
Oh, yeah. So I held it for a long time, and he was kind of like looking at me like, you going to exhale? And I was like, just chill. And I finally exhale. And right as you exhale is when you're supposed to feel it. And I was just like, ooh, whoa. And at first it's just like, and I almost kind of just felt it right there, which was weird.
That's funny. I almost like, felt it. I feel like I'm locked
into
the story again.
You go like, ooh. And then it's just kind of like fuzzy and like kind of goes in and out. Like everything kind of pulses almost. And then I look out my curtain and I then go like into a different dimension and I'm on a freeway with my sister driving down the road. And then we're pulled over. I don't know if we got in like an accident or had a flat tire, but we're pulled over. We were yelling at people.
You're lost on this trip, bro. That's what you were.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden I'm me, but not the me that's standing there with my sister. Yeah. And then I zoom out like up into the sky and then just like disappear and I like come back into reality. And then I'm in my bedroom with Caleb and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was like, where'd they go? And he was like, where'd who go? And I was like, we got to go. And he's like, go where? And I was like, where were we going? We were on our way to go somewhere. And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah, we were driving on the freeway. And he's like, what are you talking about? And then I kind of was like looking around my room super confused. And I was like, we did salvia. And I was like, oh, I did salvia. And he's like, yeah. Are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And I was like looking out my curtain and then looking back at him. And then I was like poking him and like touching him to see if he was real. And then I look at my headboard and it's the freeway with the cars. And I was like blinking at it. Like, what the fuck? And then I just kind of like looked back at him and I was like, we have to go. And I was still back to that. So I try and get up and walk around my bed. My hands on my bed and it was like a magnet and I like walked around and I was like trying to get off my bed and I was like, dude, I can't get out. He's like, what are you talking about? And then I was like, I don't know, we got to go. And he's like, you're not leaving this room. Because then my mom got home.
Yeah.
And I was like, Okay. And so I just like turned back around and walked around my bed and sat down.
Yeah.
And I was just like freaking out. And he's like, okay, I got to go like to get my haircut. Are you good? And I was like, yeah. So I was laying in bed for a second. And then I was like, nope, not good. I got to take a shower. So I go out to take a shower. My mom's out there. And I took a shower right before I got home.
Yeah.
Or right when I got home.
So this
and
is
she wasn't home. Yeah, and she wasn't home then.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I thought she knew I took a shower. And I'm just tripping, so I'm really paranoid about everything.
You're like, I really don't want to have this interaction of explaining 2 showers, even though she has no recollection of the first shower.
Yeah, so I just like walked by and I was like, I'm just super hot and sweaty. And then she, like, it made no sense. And
she
then
didn't even ask you what you're doing. You're just like, I'm just super hot and sweaty, and just get in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. And lock the door really fast. And then
You want to scoot back just a little bit?
Yeah.
Keep going.
And then Caleb kind of just stand there like, what the fuck? Like, dude, what are you tripping about? And then I go into the bathroom and he leaves. And I'm in there for like, I really don't know how long it was. Because at first I thought it wasn't that long. Because I had turned the shower off. And then I was like, oh, my mom is going to be like, why did you turn the shower off in 2 seconds? So I turned the shower back on. And then I was like, oh, she's going to think that's weird. I was like, fuck, what do I do? And then I was just really like tripping. And then I get out of the shower and I like walk into my bedroom and I laid down and I was kind of like vibrating and like feeling like I was going to puke. And then I fell asleep and I woke up and Caleb was like back at my apartment and he'd got his haircut and he was like, how are you? And I was like,
that's what one of the parts was that made me laugh hysterically. Is you're like still
he just left to get his haircut?
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I was like, if you guys want to laugh at who decides to go get a haircut when his friend's freaking the fuck out in the living room. He's like, he's wiling out. He's turning the water on and on. Fucking, he's like, Mom, fucking water's broken type of shit. And Caleb's like, I got to go get my haircut still. I had an appointment at the Great Clips. It's kind of exclusive and they're not going to give me another one.
I guess, dude, I guess he had like waited an hour that day.
I'm just kidding. I'm not saying
like
his
2
haircut
hours.
looks bad or
No, but isn't that funny? Like he waited like an hour at the place and then came to my house, waited an hour, and then went back to his haircut.
That's ridiculous. That's when I decide I'm not getting a haircut that day. And,
right.
And I should stop going back the day before fucking kids start school again or something. Because that sounds like what was happening.
Probably.
It was funny because it was also funny with the salvia story because you came over to my house one night and you're like, I bought salvia. And I was like, that's cool. You know, like, and I just like kind of laughed. And then like you went home and I never heard about it. And then it was like 3 weeks after you did it, you're like over here and you're like, well, yeah, I did it. And I was like, wait, when? Like last night? And you're like, no, like 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, this is fucking hilarious, bro. You haven't told me at all about it.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I had just forgotten about it, I guess.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Dude, those are both fucking good. I'm glad you talked about the Michael thing. I'm glad you got the salvia story in so Ethan can stop fucking.
Dude, thinking worrying about it, it makes me like kind of like a little like, yeah.
I just
a little
freaked you
twitchy.
Out. You're like, I don't want to do the podcast no more. You're like, I'm on a freeway, and you fucking jump through my wall.
Well, I also remember, I just forgot about this, but I also remember like being in the shower. And then I kind of had like fallen asleep and like dreamt some crazy shit. Yeah. And I don't remember what, but I like woke up scared and I was like, I got to get out of here. I got to get out.
I got to get out. You probably were like, I'm drowning.
I think I thought I was going like to pass out and fall down and then drowned.
That's a fear of mine. But I don't lay down and take baths very often with the plug in. You know what I'm saying? Like every once in a while I'll lay down in the shower, but nowadays, I'm like, wait, there's no drain in it, so it's probably not going to overflow, you know?
No,
that used
but
to be my fear when I was little. When I was like little and I'd take a bath, I'd like be laying in the bath, you know? I was kind of like a girl until I was like fucking 8th grade and I'd like take baths.
I don't know, but have you seen? I don't know about all that.
Bro, my fucking badge wash I got over there.
Jason saying
my Summer's Eve Perfect Balance pH fucking body wash Abby just got me.
vagina.
I'm using that
vagina wash. It's strictly vagina wash, and Jason uses it for his face and body.
Bro, so I've been using this body wash, and it smells like delicious ass lavender, and I don't give a fuck, bro. And then all of a sudden, like, I was out in the living room and I was talking to my mom and my little sister, and I was like, well, yeah, Abby got me a bunch of things, like, for kind of like a late Valentine's Day present. It was really nice of her. And one of the things was a new bottle of that Summer's Eve body wash. And they're like, you're the one that's been using that? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? And they're like, that's not for you. And I'm like, no, it's for me. Like, it's a body wash. I know it's like, I know on the bottle it says that it balances your pH.
No, it's for me.
But like, I think that's just in case it like runs in there, you know? It's not like specific. And then, Colby, will you grab me that bottle real fast? It's right over there. She like starts making fun of me, and she's like, no, it's strictly V-Wa. And they're like literally laughing at me, and they're like, you don't have a V. And
You don't have a V.
and I'm like laughing. And then
You don't have a V.
I came out here because this is the fresh bottle, in case anyone's curious. And this is not a ad. Summer's Eve does not sponsor the podcast, but whenever they'd like to start, let me know. Or subscribe to the Patreon. Shout out to that. Quick plug. Either way, I get out here because I'm like, it is just a body wash, right? And then I read the directions, okay? It says, it says, pour a small amount onto your hand, washcloth, or shower poof. Step 2, apply gently to wet skin. And I'm like, I told you, Mom, it's just a body wash. It's not just for the V, you know? And then step 3, gently cleanse intimate area. That's where I realized I fucked up. I already told Colby this story, and I was like, okay, I think this is kind of just for just for the vag wash, you know? But that's okay. But I've been using it on my whole body for the last couple weeks, and I smell fucking delicious. But
you're gonna get really soft.
Bro, all I know is it's balanced for a woman's natural pH, so I felt like if that's true, it should be fine if I'm rubbing it on my arms, even though I'm not a woman. What if it just like started like
cleanses it? I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's like what I was telling you is, and
Gets
I was also telling you we should have saved
clean.
We should have saved this story for when the podcast first started because, dude, we were laughing so hard about it, but I don't even understand. Like, if it's really bad. So, like, comment down below if you're using vag wash on your arms as well. If I'm not the only guy out there, that would be nice. But all I know is I smell fucking delicious.
I think there's a very small amount of people. It's probably girls that have it and their boyfriends are just like, oh, body wash.
That's what I thought it was. That's why I was using it. She left it at the house.
But now she bought it for you.
Yeah.
And she should know what it is.
Oh, I think she knew. I think she knew exactly.
So she just thinks it's funny.
I think she definitely thinks it's funny because it's like this ongoing joke, you know, like with all of it. It's just like funny. So she like brought it to me because I wanted another bottle of it because I literally asked her like 2 weeks ago. I was like, hey, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm almost out of that body wash that you left at my house. So unless you want me to stop smelling like delicious ass lavender and chamomile, fucking...
Start smelling like shit again.
Yeah, and I mean, she doesn't have to buy it for me, obviously, but I told her I probably wasn't going to buy it because I could tell it is definitely I probably would buy it. I don't really give a shit. I'd walk in. Bro, I was like...
Did I go and buy this fucking Hawaiian, like, girly-ass looking soap?
Yeah, because you got it from Jordan, right?
Yep.
That's exactly what I did with this situation. I was like, this is fine. It works great.
Well, because my skin was fucking cracking everywhere from working construction outside when it's like cold as shit. So
yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. But that's what I'm saying is the girls got the fucking nice shit. Meanwhile, we got like Old Spice fucking body wash or like Axe deodorant, and it's like
they're gonna trash you.
Yeah, bro, you can't be smelling like Axe deodorant in fucking 2020. Is that even a thing anymore?
I don't know.
Do you remember Tag?
I remember people spraying that all the time.
Dude,
in like the middle school hallways and shit, in their lockers.
Did you ever do an Axe bomb?
Yeah.
Where you duct tape the top down and you throw it? We used to do it on Halloween.
Wait.
Me and Ethan Darby did it.
Wait, when you
Bleep
light
out
it?
that last name as well. No.
Oh. Okay. Different thing.
I think...
Never
Dude,
mind.
that sounds like an arson story that we're probably not going to tell. I'm just kidding.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? But, no.
No, I never did that. I just thought I knew that was like a thing that I don't know how they did it, but
like I think we did it in like the locker room or something.
Oh, I remember people doing that, and then PE was like canceled, and then that. Oh well, you didn't go to that middle school, but yeah, somebody had done it there.
Dude, I just didn't go to that middle school. You're right. I don't know, bro. We're at 20 minutes right now. We're doing decent, I think. This has been a pretty good pod so far. And the camera's actually on still. We'll probably have to turn it off for a brief second, turn it back on like we always do. Other than that, I think we maybe... Did we have anything else that we were like really, really trying to talk about? Just not trying to leave these people with only fucking Axe deodorant talk if we had like another subject planned out that we have forgotten now that we're recording.
Anything with the Office Space?
Yeah, it's fucking trashed.
It's trashed.
Bro, if you know me in person, I've been rearranging my office for fucking 3 years. But it's moved around again, and we're in a new setup again because like the Johnny podcast was sitting at the couch. We had a couch in here for a couple days. I just took down that down to Abby's house. Here's a picture of me and her cat chilling on it now. It's dope. You can't see the picture.
Of the cat?
Yeah. No, I guess I could show you, actually. I was making fun of you, though, like, in the fact that, like, it looked like you, like, looked at the wall, and I'm like, we don't have, like, a TV. Bro. Look at how cute this is, bro. Me and her fat-ass cat.
Dude, that cat is massive.
Dude, he weighs probably fucking 800 pounds. Not really.
800
Dude,
pounds.
all I know
No,
is...
that's like a 22-pound cat? 22
yeah,
cat?
I bet you he's high 20s.
High 20s?
Bro.
What kind of cat is it? Is it like one of the...
Whatever Garfield was. It's like that,
Garfield?
mixed with a fucking
That
small
thing was
dog.
gray.
Yeah,
Garfield's orange.
It's a fucking... Okay, listen. That cat is literally made up of Garfield and Great Dane. Great Danes are gray. That's where it gets the gray.
Great
color.
Danes?
Yeah, like
a
dog.
fucking dog?
Yeah, that's
So
what
a
that...
dog fucked a cat? Is that what you're telling me, Jason?
Yeah, bro. And it made
I don't think that's what happened.
I think that's exactly what happened, and then it made this cat...
No, Jason, can we fuck an animal and get it like...
Well, okay, listen.
Like, I don't think a dog and a cat
we can. It's called bestiality, and it's
Yeah,
highly illegal, bro.
But
and I don't
it doesn't
want you
make
talking about that on my podcast.
It doesn't make a baby, though.
Bro,
It doesn't make a human cat.
Listen. All
or
I'm
a dog
saying
cat.
is I don't need you on the SpeedRacinJason podcast spoiling my name with some fucking beastie talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking go home.
You got into it with the dog and the cat.
No, I wasn't getting into it. I just said a simple, and then you took it deep. You're like, are we fucking cats now? And I'm like, no, bro, we ain't fucking anything. And I'd appreciate it if you calmed down and didn't use that language on the SpeedRacinJason. I'm just kidding.
You can
talk about whatever.
You can bleep it all out. My lip just
we can leave it all in, bro. I'm just nervous that the people are gonna want to fucking see your search history after you bring it up like that, you know? Choked on my Diet Pepsi, and I had more jokes to say. Dude, they're gonna be looking through your fucking internet search history and finding backyard besties and shit like that, or whatever you're on. I don't know.
Backyard besties?
I don't know what the fuck you're on, bro, but your internet.
What the fuck is backyard besties?
I don't know. I was assuming it would be something to do with what we were talking about. I just made up a name that had a double letter, you know, like BB, and like made it sound like a bestiality joke.
Backyard besties. Okay, that actually makes sense. Like with a dog, you know, they
Yeah,
stay in
that's
the
what I was-
backyard.
That's what I was kind of thinking,
Alright.
you know.
I
And
wasn't. I kind of forgot what we were talking
now
about
that
for
you're
a second.
Now
but
that
yeah.
you're reassuring me, are you confirming that you do have this or do not have this on your search history?
No, 100%.
Allegedly?
100% no. Don't try and
Are you like
try and twist my words
like
and
Hillary
trap
Clinton? Are you
me.
deleting emails the second you get off this podcast, bro? You delete fucking 10,000 emails real fast off of your shit. You're like, I'm just kidding. I just
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know who's here. I just heard someone pull up, and I also saw you playing with the little squishy thing. So that's something that we were actually going to talk about. We need names for these two little guys, but they're kind of cute. Abby got them for me on Mount. Colby just threw it on the ground, bro. I was like, "Hey, Colby, look
They're
at how
supposed
nice my
to be really
girlfriend is
cool.
for buying."
Well,
hey,
they are.
You
They stick to the
You
wall.
take control of this podcast. I want to see who just got here.
All right, watch this shit stick to the wall. They're pretty cool. Okay.
Okay, so now I found out who it was. It was just my dad, but
Lame.
sounded different. That's why I got up. Because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten up. I'm not trying to leave you guys like that, especially with fucking premature and immature material like Colby's got over there. He's fucking sticking things to the wall and shit. I'm just kidding. He's literally playing with my toys. So I don't know.
Your toys?
Yeah, they're mine. Give them to me. I don't want you to have them.
Here, you can have this
Nope,
one.
both. Now you can't. I don't share.
You're like my niece.
I don't share here. Okay, this is all mine. All these toys. I'm just kidding, bro. You can have whichever one you want back.
That orange one.
The orange one?
Yeah.
That's the one I wanted. You can have the yellow.
I fucking hate you.
Bro, this is going to be my spirit animal for the rest of the podcast. And
What
it's a
is
narwhal that was originally yellow, and then you threw it on the floor, and now it's fucking brown. So you ruined it.
It's not brown. It's yellow.
My
with
girlfriend got me this one.
yellow with the tint of gray.
Nope. Brown.
This one's orange.
That's fucking green at this point.
Green?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying at this point.
I thought maybe you were colorblind for a second. What color is your laptop?
Fucking red, bro.
keyboard?
What about it? Orange. Orange.
Wait, what?
The keyboard color?
Yeah.
It's orange.
No, Jason.
Green.
Jason, you're joking. No, you're stupid.
Oh my dude! Now it's fucking. Now both are brown.
You're gonna confuse me because I'm fucking gullible and I'm stupid.
Abby's gonna get up here and she's gonna be like, "Great, Colby ruined another one of the things I got you."
What else did I ruin?
What was it?
What else did I ruin?
Oh, I know what it was. It was a bowl piece.
What?
I think that's. Remember when I texted her and I was like, "Colby broke my bowl piece tonight," because she was coming.
She
over.
bought you that one?
No, you bought it for me because you broke the. You just broke it and she was bummed out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying she bought it.
Nah, you bought this. Well, the first one I just had. It came with the OG. Either way, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now I got these toys from her, and Colby's ruining them live on a podcast for you guys.
They're fun toys.
They're fun toys, but yeah, I kind of want to name
They
them.
stick.
They stick to. Did you just hear that noise? Oh my god! Wait 1 second. Shh.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Dude, I don't know. People out there right now are like, are you really making fart noises with the fucking hedgehog and trying to pass it off as a podcast? That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing right now. They're like, I hate you.
That's so funny. I know, we're over here playing with little fucking
Playing with. I gotta
sticky
put the
toys.
thing. I gotta put the thing down. We're out. Okay, no more toys.
Yeah, they're like
Dude, I don't give a shit. That was funny.
addicting.
I think that whole segment right there was funny for those people that are actually watching. Dude, I'm kind of bummed out because you're probably not gonna want to watch this full video, you know, because you're in it. And so it's like
It'll get fully watched eventually.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is you're one of my prime fucking customers to watching the full YouTube podcast. So if you're not gonna watch this one, nobody is.
It'll just be one less view.
No, I know, I'm just kidding. But I was just thinking about it. I was like, because I always count, and I don't always count on you. You can stop at any point in time. I just know that you watch all of them. And you're like, yeah, so the other night I was just chilling, so I had it on for like, I watched all the ones that I caught up on all of them. And I'm like, dude, that's dope. Thank you for doing that. Oh,
Yep.
take over.
Screen's going off.
Yep.
Back on.
Yep. It just, it hit the maximum limit right there. I mean, we're at 30 minutes right now, so the camera's been recording for that long, so it just needs like a 2-second break, and then it's already back on, and we got the pod going again, bro. I think, do you have anything else you maybe want to start? You want to wrap this fucking, give me some life advice, bro.
Life advice?
Oh, and I had something I needed to talk about too, but that's fine. You're good. Go for it. No, actually, I don't. It's like, well, maybe I should, I guess.
Go for it.
Nah, we probably won't. I'll probably save it for the solo podcast because I did that solo podcast and I told people to leave questions.
Yeah.
And I had a question from fucking Shane. I don't know if you remember him.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know. Shane. I want to say his last name, but I'm like, I don't know if I should say it on the pod right now. So I'm like, he was in my grade. Either way, he left a good ass question, and I was super hyped to hear that he was still listening to the pod. I was like, hey, bro, you're listening to the pod? Like, that's literally how I respond. I think his fucking username is his last name, so it probably doesn't matter. Either way. He left some questions. And what?
I'm trying to think of who that is now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. No, that's good. Either way, I shouldn't have even brought it up, but I'm just going to save that for the solo podcast that I do next, so I have something to talk about. But he left a good list of questions. So yeah, what about you? Your final life advice to the SpeedRacinJason listeners. You're like, hey, I've taken up 32 minutes of your time, and this is what I really want to say to y'all.
Smoke weed.
Really? That's it?
That and meditate. For real. Mm-hmm.
How often you working out? You getting buff?
You have to have a friend make you work out, aka Tanner Stewart, aka help me work out again.
Have you not been working out?
No. Oh. He hasn't been texting me to work out, and I have no motivation to text him to work out.
You guys probably aren't allowed back.
Huh?
You guys probably aren't allowed back.
I was not present for what,
that's what I said to Kathleen.
Maybe caused that, but
that's funny.
Yeah, that might be true.
She's probably like nobody.
I have the same type of gym in my apartment, but no hot tub, so I don't go work out because it's not worth it if you can't hit the hot tub after.
I feel you. I just figured that was going to be in your life advice to the people as well.
Yeah, you should exercise.
Yeah, because you work out. And I come and work out with you guys sometimes, you know, and I rock the SpeedRacinJason hoodie and the hat. And
you go crazy. You go like 2 hoodies, hat on, hoodie up, in jeans, regular ass shoes, running for like, I don't know how long you ran for, but
you want to get
a steamy
long time,
in there.
Bro. I was
steamy.
Getting steamy for sure, but all I'm saying is you got to train in your natural habitat, which is multiple layers of SpeedRacinJason hoodies and jeans.
Train in your natural habitat.
Bro, I sleep in my clothes pretty much every night. You know, like I know.
Yeah, that's the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Sometimes though, you get the skinny jeans to hold your
clothes and no blankets.
Yeah, sometimes.
Pillow.
Yeah. You know what I really like? Abby got me this like monkey thing, and it's like this big pill. It's like a big monkey.
It's a monkey?
Yeah, and it's like a big fluffy stuffed monkey, and it's called like a Huggimal or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I just kind of, what?
A Huggimal?
Huggimal.
Yeah.
It's like a huggable animal.
Okay.
I think that's probably what it is. Trademark. And I lay my head on it sometimes, and that's kind of the most comfy I've ever been. But I like to be underneath like one thin blanket if I'm underneath a blanket.
Okay.
I sleep like a fucking psychopath.
Do you have shoes on?
No.
Okay.
I most of the time take my socks off.
Okay, dude, that's even weirder. Why do you have all your clothes on but not socks? That's fucking weird. If you're gonna do that,
take the socks off, bro. Take them off. It feels, dude. You can't just have your feet fucking living in that sock for another.
Jeans. How are jeans comfy?
They're not that comfy, but they're not bad. Like I said, sometimes.
And you're at your own house. Why not be more comfortable?
Dude, I literally just kind of like it sometimes, and like I like wearing. Like,
you just like being uncomfortable.
Dude, I love
Is what you're saying.
Even if I wear shorts or like sweats or something, I'm still for sure wearing a hoodie.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Yeah. I got the hoodie on, and then I usually just...
Yeah, because you can only do so much with the blankets.
Like this outfit right now, I could go home and... I'm home right now, but I could go into the house and fall asleep instantly, bro. That's the way... I don't know, dude. I've always like kind of just like cuddled up on like a floor and been able to just like fall asleep, no pillow, no blanket, clothes, feeling great.
It's from the old days with all the the huge ass group of friends just camping at one person's house and then riding longboards all day.
Yeah,
camping at a different person's house, taking sink showers.
Bro, and yeah, exactly. And then I'd be over at Tatum's house and it's fucking December and he has the windows open and fucking 3 fans.
Because he has 8 blankets.
Yeah, and he has 8 blankets on his bed and he's like, I'm not sharing my bed.
Yeah, you were always freezing. Everybody was freezing.
Yeah.
Ben's house in the basement was fucking freezing.
I've never spent the night at that house.
Yeah. I know.
What? You just start talking quiet. You're like,
yep. That's it.
I don't have anything. I just haven't ever spent the night there. I wasn't that close with him growing up.
I'm gonna stop. I don't.
Bro, you're funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know about
on that subject.
I don't know about all that, bro. I'm getting right off that. And how's the rest of the night going? I'm just kidding. We're at 36 minutes. Like I said, I think you just got the rest of your final life advice. You want to fucking spit anything else before? Spit your freestyle, bro.
My freestyle?
Yeah.
Oh, what freestyle?
Rap the bars, bro. Spit a hot 16.
I don't have anything. You were about to spit before we started doing the podcast.
I'm just kidding. I don't know how.
What were you about to do before the podcast?
Oh, yeah. I was about to drop bars and shit. And then I was like, well,
yeah, let's hear that.
I can't. Well, see, the issue is if I do.
The issue
is if I come on this podcast and I rap amazing.
Oh, you'll be a rapper.
Like I know I'm going to.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to do amazing.
And you want to be seen as a podcaster.
Colby.
Exactly. Yeah, okay.
Well, but yeah. But
sure.
I mean, it's like if I spit a couple bars on here and it's amazing, like I know it's going to be, and the record label calls me up tonight and they're like, hey, we saw the podcast, you know, you're really talented in that, but we think you're way more talented as a successful rapper, so why don't you fly on out? I'm not gonna have time to do the pod. And then I'm just leaving all these people hanging, and then what, they get a fucking track every couple months and they don't get the fucking 37 minutes of complete bullshit that we just threw together?
Think about how much Joe Rogan does. You like Joe Rogan.
I love Joe Rogan.
He does a lot of stuff.
Joe Rogan is actually
you could do both.
A spirit animal, I'd say. But yes, he does do a lot of things. But like I said,
that.
I mean, I can't be spitting bars like that because
you'd be rapping about the podcast. Podcasting about the rapping.
Podcasting about the rapping and rapping about the podcast.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. Just fucking intertwine that shit. Get this career really taken off the ground, bro. We'll get a recording studio in here. We'll fucking,
dude, we got it.
We'll sign a couple artists.
Fucking little soundproof stuff, whatever that's called, you know?
Dude, we gotta have a fucking
right
bad.
There. We
have a potential bad baby fucking, or bad Bard, whatever the fuck her name is, living in Sherwood for sure, bro.
Oh, God, we got a few. I can name like 10 off the top of my head.
I know 12 fucking of those people that live in Sherwood. You fucking die.
They all went to SMS.
Hey, bro, you can't be
besides
dropping my middle school like that, bro. Now these people are gonna come fucking stalk my kids and shit. I'm just kidding. I don't have any
Your kids aren't gonna go there.
Yeah, that's totally true.
Your kids aren't going to SMS. That thing's not even a middle school anymore already. This next coming year.
You're right. Colby's spitting facts. Get the fuck off my podcast. You can't be proving me right like that.
Boom.
I'm just kidding.
Nobody can track you.
What?
I said nobody can track you.
Bro, they
definitely can. Like, it doesn't matter though. They can't find this place.
Please don't find me. You just stay put. How about that? I'll stay put. I'll do my thing. You see me in the streets, you say hello. Don't come to my house ever.
$1,000.
If you find my, I'm just
no.
Can't be putting a bounty out like that, bro. It would happen real quick because I'm pretty sure a lot of people remember where the fuck I live. It's kind of a, I don't know. We're not gonna start describing it. Have a good day, everyone. Love y'all. Colby.
Good night.
Thank you for being on the pod. I appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone.
Yep. That's it.
That's it. I'm done.
Stretch.
Bro, I think that was good.
I have to go pee again.